Hey everybody, it's RighteousFreed. Back here again with another Apex match. Gonna comment a little bit on it. This time it's between me and Capix, and showing you that having two strong single target units can just bust a tank really easy and allow you to slow push to victory, making your opponent sweat with every action. We're gonna jump right into it between me and Capix. Alright, I start by banning Landius as always. He bans my SP Elwyn. He then picks Juggler. I then ban Reen and Zerida because I hate those two the most. Don't want to deal with them. I pick my own Juggler. Counter most of his AoE units. Bans Ares and Deedlit. Picks Gizeroff. Odd first choice. Honestly, I'm going to pause it right here. I would have picked here either Ari Enrod, Rainforce, or Licorice, just because that would give a lot of map pressure and a lot of outright damage, right? I understand Gizeroff has a faction buff, but I feel that this is one of the reasons why he's going to lose. I then ban Ari Enrod and Rainforce. Don't want to deal with either of those two. Pick Toguro. Bunch of raw, unadulterated power. Bans Illustro and Rosalia. Cut off my legs. Then picks Rosenziel. I was very surprised, but I banned Licorice and Bozel. I was expecting him to pick one of those two. So I pick Leon after banning them. He then bans Imelda. Iris, cut off my legs, my mobility. He picks Rachel. Only option he had left, the best option against Juggler. That way he can try to pick off one of my dudes here. It's going to be a really funny fail later on that part. I banned Sophia, Claret. Don't give him any mobility. Don't give him cooldowns. Pick Tiaris to help bust through Juggler. He bans Claret and Mystery Knight. I'm left. I pick Landius. That way I have somebody who can always Magic Guard. And he picks Liana. Alright, so he's got two main healers. Gizeroff has map control and power. It's gonna give me a little trouble, but he's not gonna really do anything to make him win. We're just positioning the first turn. It's very obvious that Rachel was some kind of bait, but not gonna happen. That or he's just getting into position to try to gimp somebody. Gizeroff faction buffs. I'm just getting Juggler ready. I should have moved him. I don't know why he brought Mass Protect, because he already had all the faction buff to buff him. These three had it. I understand she didn't, but that doesn't matter that much. She would die just about anyways. So would Rachel. Rachel's super squishy. I feel that was a mistake on his part. He should have probably just brought heal, but neither here nor there. I should have moved Juggler up here. That way I can move him over here because it would allow me to position better in the future. Just moving Leon up. Cast Miracle. This is going to make it so I can't one-shot the Juggler. But I'm going to attack Blessing here. Summons a Construct. Moves Construct. Or leaves Construct there. I move Juggler up over here because I'm thinking he's going to go down to the bottom. And I move Landius, Peace of Mind. He can't get my Tiaris because he has no legs. Positioning upwards now to avoid me. I move over here in Miracle, and I make sure to put Tiaris down here. That way, after Toguro is done attacking, he will recover. That way, he's just at as much life as possible in case Rachel tries to gimp him. Ends his turn. Gives a breeze buff to the Construct. So now I go here and I Blue Dragon Strike. Pretty decent damage. Now he's at full health. He's almost there, but there's no way for him to get full health right now. There's no way. Now was deciding for a little bit, where am I going to put Leon? I was thinking I could go down here, right next to Rachel, Rosenziel, and the Construct, move them, see if I can move them out of the way, and then move Toguro to Gimp Rachel. That way I wouldn't have to worry about anything, but I decided I should move over here and then see where they move. Unfortunately, Juggler was in the best position. Like, if he was moved over here, then Rachel would have been an easy game, and this would have been a much cleaner match, but hey, that's RNG for you. He acts again, Rachel. I use Toguro, get really angry, and I make a donut out of Juggler. He reduces cooldowns, he's at full health. I move him over here. Rachel Magic Dark Reapers, and I'm left. I gotta make sure y'all see this. 54 life. Whew. Anyways, so looking back, what I was deciding what to do with Leon because he can't do anything. He's gonna die before he even hits somebody, basically. And I forgot at the time that the construct had 6 movement. I thought it only had 3, and that you could move it up there, and that would just be it. What I should have done was I should have moved Juggler over here, then Sacred Beast him. 1, 2, 3. Would have hit these 4 here, locked that in place. And then I would have been able to press up faster, but I instead moved Leon back here. He recovered a little bit. Ultimate Constructs. And he dispelled a bunch of buffs, but luckily I get a counter kill. Now my Toguro here has an attack boost, but he's silenced and passives are negated. So, and he also lost the Tiara's. Oh no, he lost Tiara's Blessing at the end of this turn. But dispelled some buffs, really annoying, made it so that I couldn't one-shot anybody. Like, only these units are holy. So I just moved Juggler up. So he's trying to abuse the fact that he's a demon and they have holy soldiers to reduce my damage. Arcane Blast. That's fine. They actually let me heal my Toguro up higher. I failed to kill Rachel. Everything's okay though. She gets basically healed up to full almost. I don't have to worry about anything. He doesn't have Arcane Blast anymore. He's gonna have to wait. I believe it's 4 turns. So 5 rounds. Okay. No, yeah. So he has to wait 4 more turns now. I'm setting up to use Sacred Beast him. Another faction buff. Attack Blessing, and I want to make sure these 2 have the healing. Ends his turn on Rosentio. I punch her real quick. X again, Rachel. His only option, he has to bust through Landius. He probably already knows he can't. No damage. And he gets a Thorn. She was already dead no matter what, but that was the final nail in the coffin. And he runs away. The advantages of going second. You can make sure that they have to get rid of their healers or their attackers. Because, like, if he had heal on Liana, he could have healed up Juggler to full. That would have probably made it so, with all the buffs he had, my Toguro couldn't have killed the Juggler there. If I couldn't have killed him, he could have just kept buffing him up. And I could have probably waited a few more turns. I could have eventually Sacred Beast him in, and that he would have Beast him in. It would have gotten really messy. He might have been able to pull it off if he had Heal instead of Mass Protect. But that's how the dice rolls. Hope you enjoyed, and RighteousFreed out.